Yeah, let's take a look at this stem and leaf plot. Here are our stems. They range from 1 all the way down to 4. On this side, we have our leaves. Now to read a stem and leaf plot, we first read the stem and then we read the leaf. So this score would actually be 21. The largest value on this data set would be 4 and 8, which is 48. What if, though, you had a key that looked like this? This is saying that when I have a 1/4, it's actually 1.4. This key would change all the values in your stem and leaf plot. You see, stem and leaf plots can be whole numbers or they can be decimals. So the way to understand whether they are whole numbers or decimals is to look at that key. It is the key to figuring it out. So the greatest value of this now becomes 4 and 8, which is 4.8. Now probably what you noticed before is that on any stem and leaf plot, when we have our stems, any of our leaves that are in this tens column here must be arranged in ascending order from the smallest value to the largest value. Now if we have a data set of raw scores like this, if we have to arrange this in a stem and leaf plot, sometimes it's actually easier to quickly arrange it unordered. So the first thing we look at is, what is the smallest tens value? I only have 20s and 30s given. So I'm going to arrange my stems as 2 and 3. Now in terms of my leaves, for the first one, I'm actually going to do an unordered stem and leaf plot. Way that I do that is I start with my first number, 26, and I put it in the 20s column. Then I do the 5, then I do the 8, then I do the 2 and the 3, and I mark them off as I do them. At this stage, I'm not worried that these aren't in order, because what I'm going to do, once I've done an unordered stem and leaf plot, I'm now going to quickly and easily transfer them to an ordered one. Now, I can quickly create an ordered one that has exactly the same stems, but this time, when I look at these numbers, I can arrange them from smallest to largest. So the 2 goes first, then the 3, 5, 6, and 8. And here these are almost in order, 1, 2, 6, 8. And now I have my ordered stem and leaf plot that's all completed. In some cases, you may have too many stem and leaf plots, too many data sets, that you can't actually fit this here. There's no room. Sometimes what you need to do is actually have 2 rows for the 5s. So instead of having all of them on one row, you split it into 2 rows, and in this row here, you have the digits 0 to 4, and in this row, you have the digits 5 to 9. So for this data set, the 1 would go here, your 6 would be here, the 2, the 5, the 8, and the 9 would be here, the 2, and the 8 in this one, and we have 61. There's my unordered stem and leaf plot, which was really quick to do, and now I would quickly put together another stem and leaf plot and order each row individually. You will probably have to do a stem and leaf plot like this with more than one row when you are looking at your ages, because there are a lot of people in Year 9 that are either 14 or 15, and so to get everyone in on the same stem and leaf plot, you'll have to do 2 rows of 14s and 2 rows of 15. Make sure that you have your 0 to 4 digits in one and 5 to 9 in the other. Good luck!